Thoughts of a fucking 17-year-old guy on self-improvement. Let me pause the music. So, I started doing self-improvement 2 years ago. I started when I was 15 years old in the 15th of December 2020. Fucking hell. I have a lot of acne. So I started at 15 years of age when I was like a fucking kid, literally. I started with going to the gym. Already like 2 years and a half into the gym. I feel so fucking good. Life's beautiful. I feel like I have a lot of time in this life, and I feel so grateful and so happy that I discovered this shit so early on. I want to achieve quite a lot with my life. I have a lot of goals, and I truly do think that with the right actions, I'll achieve those goals. Like, there is nothing stopping me. I need to make a timetable for each day for the rest of my life and follow that timetable, and nothing will stop me, really. That's the one thing that will make me achieve everything, the timetable. But yeah, I discovered all this 2 years ago. I started with the gym, I started with meditating, with doing some notes of gratitude. I was in such a bad place before starting all of this. I had so many dark thoughts. I basically had a traumatic experience in summer 2022. So I was thinking about that experience day and night, bro. And my mental health was fucked. I couldn't concentrate on my studies. I couldn't concentrate on anything, really. I was skinny. I was so fucking skinny. I was weighing at 62, 63 kgs at 6 feet. And I hated my life, basically. I was playing video games. I was playing Hearts of Iron 4, this historic game of World War II. And I spent the whole summer playing it. I spent the whole summer playing League of Legends, Valorant, I think. Yeah, it was a bit fucked. But then I decided to take self-improvement seriously. By winter 2022, I started with gym. As I said, I started with all of the good habits, other good habits, and it truly boosted my confidence. It truly boosted my mental health. 3 months in, I could already see some change in my body, and I was so hyped about it. Day in and day out, my confidence kept growing. My self-love kept growing. I remember having this crush on a girl at like last year, like 2021 and 2022. I had this crush on this girl, and when I started doing self-improvement, when I started delaying gratification, she fucking loved me back, and we were so lovely. We were going on these bike rides, seeing the sunset. It was beautiful period in my life, and it was the beginner stage of self-improvement for me. I was seeing the results so much quick, and everything that the self-improvement YouTubers promised me was happening. Mental health became so much better. Physical health, I literally wasn't sick for months and months and months, and before that year I was sick like at least once a month, because I took care of my diet, I took care of my training, and I just enjoyed life more. I was more of an optimistic guy. And then 2023 rolled around, pretty nice. It ended with me getting a buzz cut, I think, from what I remember. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit wrong on the timeline, but yeah, I remember getting a buzz cut. I remember getting the first buzz cut when I first started self-improvement, and then getting the other buzz cut 1 year from that point. And then 2024 came, and I had more ruts in 2024 than 2023 because I was so close to this friend called Ibrahim, and we weren't in the same class anymore in 2024, late 2023, and yeah, it was so hard for me to just replace that friendship, even though we were still meeting and everything. Yeah, it was lonely period of my life. I remember. Yeah, it was a lonely period, but the games kept coming, and whenever I go to a party or a meeting or an event, a music event, girls were fucking looking at my biceps. Girls were admiring my physical attraction. And it was fucking amazing, I'm not gonna lie. I remember at this astronomic event, there's an astronomy club in our city and made this event. And I remember fucking attracting a girl, and it was a rainy night, and I was holding her like this. She was right here, and I was like running to get a taxi for her in the rain. And it was so romantic. It was so fucking romantic. I remember kissing her, and yeah, it was nice. And after that, 24 ended quite nice. I doubled my gains. My grades are on the fucking rise. I basically have no addictions. It is amazing. It is honestly amazing. I destroyed 90% of my addictions. I still have some ruts going into YouTube and just spending 1 hour, wasting some hour here and there. But overall, I quit all of my addictions. I don't think I'm going back to any of the addictions that I had. But yeah, 2025 is here, and the first month are quite hard. I had this breakup with a girl, and yeah, it was kind of hard. I remember once I had this breakup, and it was so fine with her. Like, I was so motivated by her. I was so motivated by the fact that she was in my life. But then things didn't go well, and she broke up because she wanted to focus on her studies. But yeah, I remember falling into a rut after that. I remember spending all the whole evening on Instagram, scrolling through reels, scrolling through shorts. I remember wasting days and nights just being a sad cunt, basically. But we got back. Yeah, I reunited with a friend of mine called Ahmed, and we are on self-improvement together. He is meditating, I'm meditating. We're motivating each other in each workout that we have. Every workout I go on a workout with him, and the workouts have been phenomenal lately. I feel like I'm literally having those beginner gains, even though I'm not a beginner. That's something amazing, literally. Yeah. Now I'm starting to upload on this channel consistently. I'm not gonna quit it. I'm gonna just upload every day. I'm gonna focus on authenticity rather than just like scripting and just making a fucking attractive thumbnail. I don't give a fuck about that. What I give a fuck about is giving you as much value as possible. What I give a fuck about is inspiring you as much as I could. That's what I give a fuck about. And that's why I'm reading books. That's why I'm giving my all into self-improvement, to literally just motivate others to do better with their lives. So if you're watching this, do better with your life, bro. Live that same journey that I lived, and I have a lot of years to live doing self-improvement, and I imagine myself becoming so much more successful. with the things that I care about. And you will do the same if you hop on self-improvement. If you feel like you're not good enough and you don't love yourself enough, then you clearly aren't doing the right actions. So why not try something new? So why not try self-improvement? So yeah, that's what I advise you to do. Subscribe and like. I'll be uploading like videos explaining concepts and self-improvement, concepts that I learned from books, concepts that I learned from my daily life. Yeah, I really do think that you will benefit from them quite a lot. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye. Chase your dreams. Yeah, chase them.